everyone, today we will talk about transit moon. Moon transits the 10th house. The way transit moon behaves in the 10th house depends on the position of the 10th house. This transit can be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in the 10th house or aspects towards the owner of the 10th house. But the basics are this: the direction of your life, reputation and public image, and professional issues, that is, everything you do becomes more open and accessible to the world. While you will be dealing with the professional aspects of your life in those 3 days, a number of things will generally happen. During that time, things from your past, good and bad, and especially the bad ones, can come into play that can significantly affect your reputation and jeopardize your existence. So we can say that only in cases when our ascendant is in Gemini, we can talk about positive things. Other situations are not so good. The thing that is happening is that your reputation, especially in relation to the authority, becomes very important during this transit. The environment is becoming more attentive to what you are doing, and people are increasingly seeing your private or personal side, whether you like it or not. We can say that it is one of those situations when the mask falls down. We will not call it a very bad situation for the moon, there are worse ones, but 10th house, not exactly the house where your private life should be exposed. Although you are more prepared for both challenges and testing, your female side takes the lead here. If you have one, then women, and especially your mother, are more involved in your portrayal, whether through live streams or just through the frames you pick up, through life. They can provide more support or take on some kind of paid role just out of a desire to acknowledge and appreciate your efforts. And when you apply sensibility on a public and professional level, just to correct a social image that could be negative, is the risk of not letting perfectionist energy stop you from daring to create. But feeling emotionally satisfied or dissatisfied with where your appearance is going is just a momentary introspection, which in any case becomes the center of your emotional concerns. In general, this transit does not make you stand out, but to look at things from the inside. If you don't feel well respected, you will demand from others to respect you more, instead of learning to love imperfectly and all the lessons that every mistake can teach you. Your popularity will therefore increase significantly, and you will feel more sensitive and insecure about your profession, especially if it is not where you think it should be, and this creates an inner longing that now drives you in another direction and explore a better path. If you are overwhelmed by such feelings, and you have a good relationship with your father, meeting during that time will be important, especially if you feel respected by him. Thus, the public perception of you becomes the culmination of your considerations. But what is needed is to be more empathetic and sensitive to the needs of your environment, because it is time to help or cooperate with them. That way you can increase your social status, and not bring your frustrations to the table. Assess also whether your goals are truly serviceable for your inner needs or just for security, and if you make good decisions, you will see them later how they can bear fruit. So to get along well with this passing of the moon that happens every 28 days, you need to know the position of 10th house, and an even more important item would be what stage the moon is at. A full moon will ask more to expose yourself. Which we stated it is not good because you are opening the door to your private world.
Don't think.
Try to simply feel the environment around you, to feel the people around you, to feel their problems, their strength and energy, to feel the way they perceive your energy. Each month you have the opportunity to do so and set up an emotional connection for the next month.